Alright, welcome back to the second part of the diary from Theresia, dear Emile. I was very young and only barely understood what Mother was saying, but making the promise was easy. Mother was everything to me. As long as Mother was with me, that was all I needed. When I turned 7, I began working for the priest. It became my job to take care of the church's animals, and it was a job that kept me away from other people. Perhaps Mother had told the priest to make it that way. Without any human contact, I came to love my job because I was able to find companionship with the animals. When I started my job, a baby horse was born, and it was so cute that I took special care of it. She was a mare with red hair, and I named her Emmy. I became very fond of her. I used to sneak out of my room and visit Emmy, even when it wasn't time to work. Emmy was a very smart horse, and I felt like she understood what I was saying to her. The red-haired mare that grew up with me. I wonder what she's doing now. As I grew up, Mother continued to visit me regularly. She would check on any little thing I'd done, and I started to feel like she was keeping watch over me. And always the smell of blood followed her. I began to feel like the smell that followed her was seeping into my skin. I used to be really scared of that smell. It wouldn't go away. I used to wash my hands over and over, trying to get rid of it. No matter how hard I washed, the smell of blood was always there. But I couldn't stop. I went to the river every day to wash my hands. Perhaps because I was there every day, a boy came up to me. "Isn't this river pretty? It's cold, but it feels nice. You should chill fruits and drinks here." The boy's name was Sasha. He was a war orphan around my age who also lived in the church. I think Sasha took interest in me because of our shared past. After that day of the river, he would talk to me every time he saw me. However, I did my best to comply with Mother's wishes and did my best to avoid Sasha. Around that time, a whole bunch of red flowers suddenly bloomed in the fields surrounding the church. The flowers were beautiful, but something about their color made me think of poison. They reminded me of Mother. I was desperate for a different color of flower. So much so that I began digging holes and attempting to plant other types of flowers. I think that I was trying to put another color in that red field. If the red flowers were my mother, I wanted my own presence there as well. And still, Mother regularly visited the church to spend time with me. I began to notice that every time Mother would visit me, the priest seemed to be afraid of her. Although, I suppose it would only be natural to be scared of a woman like that. But I also began to notice that Mother was scared of the priest, too, but in a very different way. Maybe Mother saw something divine in him that frightened her. Whatever it was, I couldn't see it. Mother, surrounded by the red flowers, was nothing but beautiful. I always felt that there was something about her that just sucked me in. Mother took me to the field a lot. We never did much, just sat and looked at the red flowers. She didn't smile much, and when she talked to me, her voice was always a little cold. To me. The smell of blood that her job left lingering on her skin. The lullaby she'd sung to me as a child. The expansive fields of red flowers surrounding the church. All of these things were aspects of my mother. I turned 10. I was living a pious life. The church was poor, so we didn't have much food. In the middle of the night, when there was no one around, I would sit in front of the altar and pray for other people's happiness. Sasha began talking to me even more frequently. I did my best to obey Mother and stay away from him, but Sasha continued to try to talk to me. Even when I was taking care of the animals, Sasha would often show up. I couldn't understand. Why did he take such an interest in me? But it felt kind of nice. I started to think that maybe, deep down, I did want to get to know other people. Sasha knew that I wasn't allowed to come in contact with people besides Mother. We knew nothing good would happen if people saw us talking. Sasha had told me so. Because we couldn't talk much, Sasha started to write letters and bring them to me. He would hide his letters in the mountain of hay near the animals, and I would hide my reply in the same place. We had many long conversations this way. Since I was forbidden to go outside, Sasha would tell me about the world beyond the church. Phew, this thing is a lot longer than I remembered. I started to feel like I was slowly falling for him. He was the one person besides my mother who would talk to me. I'll put the letter in our usual place. I'll put my letter here tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. Since you can't see the world, I'll tell you what happens. Sasha. Okay, and we'll end this video here and continue in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!